in Washington, D.C. today, I think there are more protesters. This is civil disobedience. We're going to see more people get themselves arrested peacefully. They seem to be, the most mild-mannered. If you saw these people at your local supermarket, at your local Lowe's, picking out the video is up. They are protesting and sending a message to President Obama, who has the ability to stop this Keystone pipeline from the tar sands in Alberta, Canada, down to the Gulf of Mexico. People have a problem with this because the first Keystone pipeline has already leaked, I think, multiple times over the past year. Certainly over a dozen times. It's polluted one river, is my understanding. This is even worse on two levels. One, because the material that will flow through this pipeline is not a pure oil. It is incredibly viscous. It is incredibly corrosive. It needs to be heated through the entire pipeline so that it will flow through and not jam up. So there is the sort of immediate practical dangers. But as Bill McKibben, who came on this program 2 weeks ago and announced that there would be this movement to get arrested, and as Dave Roberts from Grist also explained to us, the real issue here is that NASA scientists have said that if this carbon deposit is tapped and depleted, because it is the second largest concentration of carbon, of CO2, or of carbon, I should say, which would create CO2 gases, in the world after the Saudi oil fields, that this would represent essentially game over in terms of climate change, that there is no turning back once you tap and burn this. President Obama, because there must be explicit authorization from the president, must sign off on this because it is a pipeline that crosses the U.S.-Canada border. By doing nothing, he could kill this. By doing nothing. Didn't he say something about the planet is going to be cleaner or no longer going to be warming at the rate once he was inaugurated? I accept, on some level, that he does not have full responsibility, or if you want, even the majority of responsibility for not getting any climate change regulation passed. I accept the fact that there are whack-a-job Republicans in the Congress who are constantly attacking the EPA. But you cannot defend the president if he signs off on this. There is no defense for it. None. None. Sorry. Tweet me all you want. There's just no defense for it. And the cops, meanwhile, are, here's Bill McKibben's statement from jail. Hello, everyone. We don't need sympathy. We need company. It's clear to us that the police were hoping to deter this action, and it's equally clear to us the opposite will be the result. Apparently, the standard operating procedure in situations like this, because this happens not all the time, but with some... this is not a completely earth-shattering occasion where people get themselves arrested in front of the White House. And 350.org organizers have been talking to the Capitol Police, not the Capitol Police, the Park Police, for weeks about this action. Generally what happens is they arrest you, they give you a $100 ticket, and then they release you. That's what's happened in the anti-war protest in, I think it was December, that Mike Malloy was involved in. Another one, or maybe it was March, on behalf of Bradley Manning. I think it was in March when Malloy got arrested. And in this instance, because it was at the beginning of this wave of arrests that are planned of civil disobedience, they're holding the majority of the people in these tiny cells for 2 days, from Saturday to Monday, as a way of discouraging people from doing this in the future. I don't think that's going to work. Good luck to them. I hope it brings more attention to this. You can go to tarsandsaction.org, tarsandsaction.org. We'll put a link on the site.